Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. The big question for all of us Snyder fans, DC fans, is when Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to be released on HBO Max, right? We've heard for a while that it's going to be in the first quarter of 2021, but then it puts doubts in their head because HBO Max isn't international. They haven't marketed the film yet. They haven't even picked a title for the film yet. But we do know it's coming out in 2021 on HBO Max. And by going by the other release dates, the other DC films, Wonder Woman, which will probably be a June 2021 release date now, Suicide Squad August. They probably don't want to clash too much with those movies. Who knows what state theatres will be in by then. But they definitely want to have Zack Snyder's Justice League on its own, while all those other DC movies are on their own, so they have time to breathe as well. So the first quarter does make sense because no DC films are coming out around that time. So Zack Snyder's Justice League can get all the exposure around that time and hopefully be a huge hit. So the question is, when will the film release? There's no confirmed date right now, but Grace Randolph, and it seems like I get all my information from Grace Randolph when I'm reporting to you guys, but again, she did have an interview one-on-one with Zack Snyder, and Zack Snyder doesn't do that with many people, only the fan base of the community, of the Snyder Cut community, and Grace Randolph, so he only sits down with people he probably likes and trusts and things like that. But somebody said, somebody gave a prediction that they thought September would be the release date for the Snyder Cut. When Grace just replied underneath, simply March 2021 could be the release date for Zack Snyder's Justice League. And that isn't too far away. We're in November, December. You know the routine by this stage of your life, but it ain't that far away. Probably 5 months, and that would go by very quickly, especially in today's world where most places are on lockdown. Here we're on lockdown, time flies by. It won't take that long. But my biggest concern is how am I going to watch it here in Ireland, because they haven't HBO Max here, but it'll probably be with another TV company. But she said March, and you know why? It makes sense. It does. If you go back to Zack Snyder's filmography and look at his other films, Dawn of the Dead, the remake that came out in 2004, that release date was March 19th, 2004. So March again. If we look at Watchmen, the 2009 masterpiece, that came out at the end of February, so pretty close to March as well. If we look at Batman v Superman, that came out, first date was March 19th, came here the March 24th, I think the US was March 25th, so March again. And then Sucker Punch came out on the 25th of March 2011, that's another March date. And of course the man himself, Zack Snyder, his birthday is March 1st. And also another good reason this film could be released on that date is because it, of course, is the month that Autumn sadly passed away. So I think Zack Snyder's Justice League it's not just a film that's going to be released, it's going to be a tribute towards his daughter, and I think that's going to be very heartbreaking to see, but also very beautiful. So with Grace Randolph saying March 2021, that does seem likely. You look at these movies, Dawn of the Dead, Watchmen, Batman vs Superman, Sucker Punch, and Zack's birthday have all come out in March or very close to March. It looks like it's a perfect date. It looks like it's a date that means a lot to Zack Snyder, and it means even more right now. I think with the film finally coming and HBO Max giving him so much freedom, giving him additional photography, giving him money to do what he needs to do, I think they would let him pick the release date as well and say, look, this first quarter, pick a release date. So if that's not too far away, I'm believing Grace because she has talked to Zack Snyder. She knows a lot that goes on in the industry and stuff. So I think it's a pretty good source to go by. March 2021 isn't that far away, and it gets me even more excited. I know in America, HBO Max is available and different places around the world. Here, they've got companies who are in agreement and have contracts with HBO Max. So here it's Sky. So they'll probably show Zack Snyder's Justice League. They show all the HBO shows and products on the TV channels here. So I'll definitely have to get that when it comes. And in other parts of the world, Australia is different. They still have deals with HBO, but it's called a different company. So in your country, it might be called something different, but they have deals and they get licenses off HBO. So March 2021 isn't far away, guys. 5 months to get excited. November 17th, of course, is the 3rd year anniversary of when the original Snyder Cut was supposed to come out. But if it did come out in 2017, that would have been a compromised version. That would have been the blue and red Superman suit. It would have been the Steppenwolf that we already seen in 2017. It would have been shorter. It would have been 2:14, maybe even shorter. And yeah, there would have been a lot of Jeff Johns dialogue and stuff like that would have been in that cut. It would have been nice to see it back in 2017, but now the way things have worked out, in 2021 we're going to get 4 episodes, 1 hour, 60-minute episodes. I'm guessing it's going to be more because this edition of photography will add a little bit more. So I'm guessing we're going to get 65, maybe 70-minute episodes, and then we bring them all together for maybe a 4.5, 5 hour movie. So I just even thinking about it gets me excited. So things have worked out in the end. But yeah, it isn't that long, guys, and let me know how excited you are, because I can't wait. I really can't wait, and it's been so long. And in a world now where not many comic book movies are coming out, it's the perfect time for Zack Snyder's Justice League to come out, get the exposure that it deserves. And it's bittersweet that 5 years later since Batman vs Superman, Zack Snyder's Justice League will come out. The proper sequel to the film will come out November 17th. I'm guessing, just a wild guess, I'm guessing we're going to get a trailer or some sort of short clip. The trailers are currently all offline now at the minute, taken down. So maybe on November 17th, my prediction is November 17th we will get a trailer. Maybe similar to the one we got the DC Fandom. Maybe a different song if they can sort that stuff out. But I think we will definitely know what the title for this movie is by the 17th. Because at the moment we didn't really know. The Snyder Cut, Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Director's Cut. I don't mind what title the film is called. I want it to be called Zack Snyder's Justice because Zack has come out and said he wants it to be called that. But whatever it ends up being, I'll support it and I'll watch it and you know, and I'll talk about it. But yeah, November 17th, my guess is we get a trailer and we get the official title and we get the release date. That's just my guess. I don't know anything. I'm just taking a wild educational guess because the November 17th means so much to the Snyder Cut community. Last year we trended at big time. Ben Affleck, Jason Momoa, Ray Fisher, Gal Gadot, Zack Snyder were all posting about it, and many other people. So it was a big day, and it means it's a historic day. It's probably the worst day ever if you were a Zack Snyder fan back in 2017, and probably one of the best days ever if you were a Snyder fan back in 2019. And maybe this year again it'll be even better year, and then by March the film will come and we'll all be excited. But guys, it looks like March 2021, going by Zack Snyder's other release dates. That's what seems to be the trends, what he does, and then of course it means a lot to him personally on another level. But guys, let me know your thoughts. 5 months if that's the case, and can you wait 5 months? Can you wait? You've waited 5 years, so another 5 months can't be that too much of a struggle.